Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. Hits the three-point bomb.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Fires the three. Allen kicks to Okoro. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Barnes outside. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Going inside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Tipped away. The drive by Allen. Garland, that's for two. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Here's Anunoby, feeds it to Pirtle, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, Garland leading the charge. Here's Mobley to the left wing. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pirtle with the steal. It's stolen by Allen. He feeds it to Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Siakam outside.
2 minutes left.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto on defense. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Hits it from three-point range.
Mobley.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Out to the right wing. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Toronto working the ball around now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Okoro. The pull-up. Got a piece of it. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland kicks to Okoro. Mitchell passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 4-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ring shot on the way. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Toronto Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Nobody near Allen. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. He can't get that one.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not
Look at that.
Nice. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Siakam inside the three-point line. The shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And here's Garland for 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Van Vliet wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Van Vliet's got 11.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
On the wing, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs. Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. The 3 from Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. The dish now to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Barnes can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pirtle with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Back to Garland. Dishes it to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the pass to Garland. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebounding.
Allen outside. Mobley outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam finds Van Vliet. And here is Pirtle. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Pirtle's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Mitchell outside. There's the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Passes to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 7.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mobley wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Barnes. And that misses badly. Air ball. On the wing, Mitchell. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. At
Your Raptors, 26. The Cavaliers, 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Young. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Trent, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And stolen by Achua. Pass to Benton. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Benton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
It's LeVert on the wing. Over in the corner, Osman. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. Here is LeVert for 3. LeVert's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The pass to Benton. 3-pointer. Here's Young, and here is Achua. Back to Young. That shot misses. Wade with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 3. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Osman. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And when you're looking around the league talking about guys with pure point guard skills, Rubio's name is right there.
Outside Porter. Achua with it. Lopez is there. Here's Benton. No good on the triple. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Osman. And another three for Cleveland.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Young sets a screen for Trent. No good, unable to end this run.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Rubio finds Lopez. Back to Rubio. Brown. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Popped up there for Wade. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Nifty move. Achua, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that one is hammered home.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point,
Yes!
and dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
This is it to Wade. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wade's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
And he comes up with the deuce. Achua's got 4 this quarter.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Banton. Back to Trent. Fires the three. And finished off by Porter.
See that play by Porter? His nose for the ball is highlighted when he's working the offensive glass.
Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cleveland leading by 9. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro into the 3 slot. The slam dunk by Garland.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
On the wing, Anunoby. He dishes it to Pirtle. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Mitchell. Right wing, lets it go with a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pirtle with the steal. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Van Vliet against Garland. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 9. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Off on the layup. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
On the wing, Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Garland. Hurdle with the steal. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Now Pirtle, defended by Allen. And a wide open look for Siakam. Hands it from downtown.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Garland next for 2. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side. This is on them. They need to play smart here.
Really like the work inside from Pirtle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Pirtle with a screen on Garland. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Okoro. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby passes to Barnes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Mitchell outside. 1:46 left in the fourth. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell in the corner. Stolen. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Van Vliet attacking. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. A minute 20 left in the game. Siakam, a good look. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Mitchell. Here he goes. Over to the wing. Here's a Okoro. And Barnes comes to help. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. And Pirtle pulls it down. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. A shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. For 3, Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. Mitchell left side. Garland against Van Vliet. And here is Garland. Mobley outside. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls it in. Van Vliet outside. It's off. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here.
Raptors, they've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by Miami. Here's Siakam. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Love. The three is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. We played just over a minute here in the first. No good. Lowry finds Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero for three. And the Heat, another three.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it. You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the middle. Hurdle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Good on the shot.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Puts up a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Love. Outside for Butler. The three. Here's Adebayo. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Hero. To the paint. Adebayo, no good.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Barnes against Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Tyler Hero. That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line for your...
He hits the second from the line. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Hero outside. The three is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hurdle, the pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet from behind the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Outside Barnes. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Siakam's got 10.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
From deep Hurdle. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. He put together.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Butler. Hero for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Right side, Anunoby. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. And the layup is good off the glass. Pirtle's got 5 points.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. He's got 9.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Van Vliet with it. 9 points in the game. Anunoby finds Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle, puts it up from 15, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Adebayo with the rejection. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A minute 39 left in the first half. Here's Love. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Love's got 7.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet against Lowry. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. And there's the drive. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Love, a screen on Barnes. Outside Love. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kevin Love getting a little clever out there. Fantastic to get the D to bite on that pump fake.
And Love drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Siakam outside. From the arc. Lowry against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. He's got 7.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Up top, Hero. And the first half comes to an end. Allie, as always, thank you.
35. The Heat, 32.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Miami trailing. Left side, Strus. Martin outside. Back to Strus. To the inside. Martin, pass to Strus. Young against Martin. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They grab their own miss.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Outside Young. Trent from long range. Second chance effort, and Young gets it to go.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
He's off on the second. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Achua with a steal. Porter, the pass to Achua. Outside Young. Here's Benton. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Young. On the wing, Porter. 5 to shoot. Achua finds Porter to the left wing. Achua with it. And your 7 picks him up defensively. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Oladipo. Guarded closely. Shakes him. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense where he can knock down some threes.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Lowry. Hero for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Here's Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
I think last year he was in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Trent for 3. Rebound by the Heat. To the paint. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Here's Benton. Pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Achua. Banked it in off the glass. Achua's got 6 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Butler against Porter. Butler can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Trent finds Porter. Pass to Achua. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Love inside, guarded by Trent. That one goes. Count it. Love's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such an effective player, and his confidence right now all-time high with this kind of night.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Trent. And here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Hero outside. Porter with the steal. Here's Achua. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Raptors out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And let's take a look at Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Inside, Adebayo with a steal.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Plays. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Lowry. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And so here is Toronto. It's a 1-point game. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for Butler. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Driving inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Love passes to Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Lowry against Van Vliet. That shot off the mark. Love with the defensive effort. Butler against Barnes. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Adebayo. Hurdle with some nice D. Toronto has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. Hero outside. Love against Siakam. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lowry. Siakam pulls down the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Looking to end the drought. Yeah!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, it kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Here's Lowry. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And this is why this team gives Kyle Lowry the ball in close games. They have the ultimate trust in him.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Money!
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Timeout called, the Heat.
You've been waiting for their return, and here they are, here on your north side.
Hero for 3. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Love with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Van Vliet against Love. Shot clock at 5. Over Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love is not afraid to mix it up and get a little rough and tumble down there. When he's looking to shoot, he welcomes that contact.
And Love drops them both. Toronto trailing. Now Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Over Love. That one off the back iron and out. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Siakam. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 4.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
Pirtle with a screen on Hero. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Out to the right wing. Shoots. And it's Love missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Love against Anunoby to the paint. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Barnes. Outside Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Hero. To end the drought. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Body.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And here's Lowry. So a close game sees Miami taking the... All right, Alec, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Along...
EA, we appreciate the report. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. The dish to Butler. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. A try by Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Butler. Stolen by Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Outside Butler. Shoots over a Coro. Butler getting it done. What a move that time.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Garland kicks to a Coro. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Cleveland. Butler passes to Hero. From deep. Tries again. Love.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding. Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Elbow shot. Garland with the bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Near the three-point line, it's Love, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Kicks it out to Hero. There's the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Mitchell with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of it.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
Out to the wing. Here's Mobley. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Koro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Hero. For three. Knocks down the three ball.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Mitchell outside. Launches a three. Love grabs the board. And Love's got the ball here for the Heat. And it's Butler with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They're... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Miami.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, and just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Butler in at the small forward.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Butler against Mitchell. And stolen by Butler for the finish. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Garland with it. Butler covering. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Lowry, good.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Butler on the way. 8 points for him. And the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Hero kicks to Adebayo. For three, Love. Oh, he got hacked up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The previous play is under
it can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the second free throw.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
The pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Well, their pass to Hero. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Love with the screen for Butler. Free throw line jump shot. Good on the shot. Butler's got 12 in the game. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Love outside. Here's Hero. From deep three-point range, tips it. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Timeout called, Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Mitchell a screen on Lowry. Garland with it. Butler covering. Allen for the 3. Okoro wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Mitchell a screen on Lowry. Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell driving in, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
His third.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Hero. Excellent D there from Allen.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never enough. When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Here's Butler into the lane, and oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
The end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you.
26. The Heat, 33.
Fans, get ready for the Cavaliers.
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Lopez, and it's center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
Rubio, the pass to Osman from downtown. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Robinson. Oladipo outside. Yes, that goes in. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome to the floor your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Lopez, no luck. Miami leading by 11. Robinson left side. Good save it. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Rubio, the pass to LeVert. It's stolen by Oladipo. Robinson finds Strus. Back to Robinson. From the arc, traps in the tray.
Duncan Robinson.
Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Okoro dishes to Mitchell to end the run. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 14.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Outside Butler. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. And the shot goes down. He's got 16.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Lowry passes to Butler.
2 minutes.
He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland finds Mobley. Here's Okoro. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, Okoro wants to be a complete player, and that means he's got to develop that 3-level scoring. We know what he can do defensively.
Love outside. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Can't nail the jumper. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Garland against Lowry. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat leading by 12. Butler passes to Love. Outside for Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. And stolen by Butler. Inside. Stolen by Allen. To the inside. And stolen by Love. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Mobley with it. Picked up by Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now Butler. 16 points for him. Love with the screen for Butler. Love outside. Stolen by Okoro. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they're winning the turn. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And here's Adebayo. Love, high post. Mobley's there. 5 to shoot. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
And so Butler nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland against Lowry. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Lowry. Down low, Hero. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist goes to.
And the Heat lead by 9.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Garland, no good. The Heat shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Hero with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And they get it back. Mobley finds Mitchell. Up top, Garland. It's up a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team foul.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Fires from deep. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, the pick and roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat leading by 13. Butler with the ball. Garland picks him up.
2 minutes.
Butler passes to Hero.
2 minutes.
Back to Butler. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 9-1 run right now. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Garland against Hero. Lock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Butler. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. A nice shot by Mobley.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Lowry with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here, and thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Garland. No good. A bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Down low. Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Garland for 3. Sinks the tray.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
VanVleet misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching the little guy rise up and finish.
VanVleet right side. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Now Pirtle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're on the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
VanVleet outside. Here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Can they get it? VanVleet misses.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
VanVleet with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland.
2 minutes.
Over VanVleet. That one's wide left. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's the 3. On target from range.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Allen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good from the wing. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Anunoby. Pirtle, the pass to VanVleet. Back to Pirtle. It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. The offensive rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Allen, the pass to Garland. Another shot. And he hits the jumper. Garland's got 7 points.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Siakam for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Okoro on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Garland. He's got 7. Driving in. Here's Okoro. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead.
Your Cavaliers U16. And now, please welcome.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some balls around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Siakam with it. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Now here's Allen. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mitchell with room to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Barnes. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. The three from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Left side, Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And here's Pirtle. VanVleet on the wing. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Mobley outside, fires for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Puts it up. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Siakam finds Anunoby. Barnes in the post. 3-pointer, VanVleet. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep, Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Pulls up. It's stolen by Garland.
Toronto foul. Pascal Siakam. His first. Second team foul.
That's good from Garland.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
His first team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pirtle up top. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
With the score, your Cavaliers 26, the Raptors 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Jetty Osman, and it's Wade in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Osman pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Here's Osman. The shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Toronto trailing. Achua passes to Trent. Lopez with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Now LeVert. Here's Osman. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Young.
Robin Lopez. His first.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. On the wing, Porter. Back to Trent. The kick out to Young. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Cavaliers with a rebound. LeVert outside. With the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Here's Trent. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Wade, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Trent outside. Outside Porter. And here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Trent, the pass to Young. Shoots over Lopez. Trent. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Lopez finds Rubio. Here's Wade. Stolen by Young. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. Lopez with the steal. Here's Wade, guarded by Trent. An open look, LeVert, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Here's Benton. Achua with it. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to LeVert. Rubio with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Wade. 5 on the clock. Here's Rubio, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
That free throw misses.
Ricky Rubio, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And Toronto has possession. 2-point game. Pass to Young. Now here's Achua. Porter, the pass to Young. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Young's got his first basket of the night. LeVert outside. Lopez, the screen on Trent. Here's LeVert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, LeVert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Garland, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. He's off on that one. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by a point. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Toronto's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Siakam finds VanVleet. Siakam with a screen on Garland. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Inside. VanVleet outside. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Toronto's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Out to Garland. LeVert outside. And it's Garland on the drive. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to LeVert from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Van Vliet with it. Now Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. This one for three. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Allen defending. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, and that one goes in. Two from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Okoro. To the inside. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Okoro. And the Cavaliers lead by one.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Mobley. Down low. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
And this is important for Allen's development, needing to show that he can deliver in the clutch.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now here's Garland. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Offensive board. Right wing. Pass to Okoro. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
From deep 3-point range. Here's Okoro. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Missed. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
2 shots.
Foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still
He sinks the clutch free throw. And So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Siakam the screen. Here's Van Vliet. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one.
End of the game.
emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside for Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. It's good.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer. And someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hero. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Anunoby with it. Lowry picks him up. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
And the pass to Adebayo. And a missed layup.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Pirtle with the ball. Here's Siakam. Back to Pirtle. Barnes looking around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And slam dunk by Butler.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is. Getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Barnes outside. He dishes it to Pirtle. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Now, here's Butler after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 6.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. The drive by Siakam. Anunoby, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So he's still polishing his skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And Miami has possession. Here's Lowry. Love outside. Outside Butler. And Pirtle pulls it down. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Well, Heat leading by 4. Now here is Lowry. To the middle. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Miami with their lead.
Your Heat U Destiny.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. And a wide open look for Siakam. A new 14 for the Raptors. Nice shot by Pirtle.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
VanVleet against Lowry. Outside Butler. Over Siakam. Butler, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Siakam's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Adebayo with the screen on VanVleet. The kick outside to Butler. No good from outside. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Butler against Barnes. And Butler, here we go. Kicks it out to Love. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants. Finds a wide open teammate.
Siakam outside. Another miss by Siakam. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 3-point lead. And stolen by Barnes. Pirtle with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. And the dunk by Barnes.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Shots good from Butler.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Good work defensively by Lowry. Heat leading by 3. Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'm sure coach is loving what Jimmy Butler is doing, playing with real heart and getting his points.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And it's good off the back rim and in. Anunoby's got 8 points. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Barnes against Butler. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with the elbow. And Lowry has it in the corner. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Van Vliet passes to Purtle. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 8 points for him.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Butler against Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Gotta love the way Purtle.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
The Raptors, 21. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Yurt's have been out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Toronto working the ball around now. Porter finds Young. And it's Trent in the corner. Drills it from outside. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Good saving. And it's Toronto with the rebound. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Toronto leading by 3. The pass to Trent. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Back to Trent. Jacks up a 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free T-shirts.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Girdle sets the pick for Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Hurdle's shot is off. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Butler kicks to Hero. Back to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Butler deciding where to go with it, and it's Butler with the jam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Lowry against Van Vliet. The feed now to Pirtle. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Great strength from Jakob Poeltl, able to take the hit and still score. Impressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Butler against Barnes. Here's Love. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Fast break, Toronto. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami trailer. Right side, Butler. Unable to get that one. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Back to Barnes. Passes to Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. To the middle. Hangs. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Pirtle's got 12 points in the game. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Hero with the screen on Van Vliet. Hero passes to Lowry. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hero from long range.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
For 3, Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 3. And here is Anunoby. Pirtle finds Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Heat shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. And yes, it's good. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Feeds to Pirtle. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Now Anunoby. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Timeout called. The Heat. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Siakam. Now the dish to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. That three off the mark. And SLA-UA will bring it up for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Screen by Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Outside, Hero. Inside, here's Love. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Outside, Hero. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Van Vliet looking around. He feeds it to Pirtle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Miami leading by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Butler with the ball. Love outside. Outside, Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Siakam outside. Barnes outside. Offline with his 3.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And again, no good by Toronto.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
First team foul.
Miami leading by 7. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Van Vliet against Lowry. Hero. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Anunoby.
That was a very sly move by Tyler Hero. Pump fake, got the defender off balance. He's going to the strike.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. For 3, Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. And they recover it. Lowry has the open look. And the 3 ball is good. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Siakam pulls it in. And it's desperation time now.
doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Slashing to the rim with confidence, Fred VanVleet isn't bashful about attacking defenses like this.
Here is Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
fellow.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Good on the bucket.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line. Just outworking guys to get in that close.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. Can't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside Love.
Well, that's a great job, Allen, utilizing size and length to shut down shooters.
And Mitchell with the slam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Butler, a screen on Mitchell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Foul.
6 on the shot clock. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Here's Lowry. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Butler. The Cavaliers pull it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here he goes. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. And he hits it to tie the game.
Okoro with a nice decision to share in the ball.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Hero outside. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. No dice from the high post.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Who poked away? Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:19 left to play in the first. Butler finds Adebayo. Outside Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Well, if Kevin Love gets that deep and has that kind of room, he's going to make sure of it with the jam.
Garland against Lowry. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Heat on D. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Mobley, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's got 6.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Allen with a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
And that concludes the first quarter play. It's the Heat up 4.
Your Heat U6 team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Hero. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Lowry against Garland. Lowry, good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Heat. The 3 from Okoro. Knocks it down from distance. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Hero. Outside for Love. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Here's Okoro. Mobley, left side. Fires the 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero for three. Mobley grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Love. Back to Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Allen defending. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Okoro on the wing. Garland. Okoro on the wing. Off target with the three. For Miami, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Butler passes to Love. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
50 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Love. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. From deep, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes it inside. Back to Okoro. Launches a three. Cleveland a rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Over Hero. Excellent D there from Hero. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And he makes a first.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Outside Garland. And he lobs it up top.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat, hunting for opportunities.
The Cavaliers, 18.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Duncan Robinson is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Yurtseven in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject, but how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills. Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one there.
Mitchell drives in, and he can't get that one. In transition, here they come. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Robinson can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Osman, no good. Oladipo outside. Robinson with it. Now LeVert defending. Robinson against LeVert. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Defenses are always in the starter's block to sprint out to Duncan Robinson, close out hard, but you can't be reckless and foul him in the act.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Osman. The three. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Rubio finds LeVert.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Free throw good, LeVert.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Harris.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oladipo outside. Martin outside. Out to Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Pass to Strus. Fires it. And too long on the shot.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Top of the key. Rubio against Oladipo. Back to LeVert. Here's Lopez. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Martin with a screen on Rubio. Martin outside for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Martin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Rubio. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's LeVert. It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Pass to Yurtseven. Back to Robinson. Yurtseven, a screen on Rubio. For 3, Robinson. That shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Now here's Rubio. Robinson defending. The shot by Rubio, no good. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Robinson passes to Martin. There's the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Lopez. Out to Rubio. The 3 ball. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Robinson with it. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lowry right side. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. .24 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Butler, a screen on Garland. And he lobs it up. Kicks it to Hero. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off effectively.
Your Heat
defense team.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Heat shooting 55% for the game so far. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. Butler's got space. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Pass to Okoro. Love against Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okoro. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
And Miami has possession. Outside Love. Offensive rebound. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Rebounded by Butler. And here are the Heat. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Hero. From deep. That doesn't go either for Hero. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Lowry against Garland. From deep three-point range. Lowry, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside Love. Launches it. Again, the Heat misses.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Lowry, the pass to Love. Back to Hero. Pass to Lowry. To the paint. Oh, rejected by Allen.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:14 left in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Stolen by Mobley.
You watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Hook loose. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Garland going to have to use those quick hands, and he does so that time to get the steal.
And here are the Heat. On the attack, Hero. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And here's Butler. So the Heat win it. Even early on in this game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.